Hello, everyone. I'm Occupational Click, and I thought I'd come on just briefly because my brother and I just finished up my federal taxes. Now, let me see. Well, I'm adjusting this camera. Let's take a look. Give me a sec. I guess that's better-ish. All right, so where are we? How are we doing off-grid prosperity? I'm not going to be on too long. I just thought I'd come on briefly. We finally got through my damn federal taxes with, the regular 1040, a Schedule 1, because I had unemployment plus damages from that lawsuit with the auto parts, where the behemoth threatened to break my jaw, plus DoorDash, Uber Eats bullshit. Schedule 1, but also a Schedule C, a Schedule SE. It's a never-ending nightmare. It'll go out, and I'm thinking with the state, I might not even declare all that shit. I'll just declare the W-2s. So I had like 4 W-2s, 2 grocery stores, an Amazon delivery job, and with my lawsuit, half of it was 1099. The other half was W-2 for lost wages. So for anyone who cares about taxes, I'm getting tired of doing taxes. But yes. Okay. Oh my God. And like I said, this is going to be a bunch of just dreck, a bunch of blah, 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 blah. Though I saw my shrink the other day, and it was a fairly interesting session. Not particularly productive, but I actually thought perhaps I should watch it again. YouTube worthy. So I might upload another shrink video. See how I feel. Or not. How's everyone else tonight? No, I just got through that. There's other shit I should be doing. Apparently, I was getting upset with my brother. He claimed I was tearing up. My eyes feel dry, but I was screaming. I'm like, no one gives a fuck. I go to these jobs. It's a bunch of bullshit. My fucking parents, not only is it's not just that they don't respect me, they want to fuck with me. Let's get them. And my mother, and he's like, well, I haven't left you yet in the gutter. So he and I went at it earlier. He said I was tearing up. Maybe I was. It's very sad. But I remember being very angry. Like, it was triggered by, like, we're in this fucking mess. When I got my surgery, the left foot feels great. The right's all swollen because they fused the subtalar. And I never had, like, the surgeon sit down with me and explain things. I was in the hospital, and it's like, let's wheel him in for surgery. And, I was just sort of going along with whatever. I'm like, did I make the right decision? But then maybe it had to be done. I don't know. So I'm worried. I was depressed about that. I'm like, fuck this. These people at job treat me like shit. Our own fucking parents. And you want to go over and see them? Fuck them. Pieces of shit. It's not just that they don't respect me. They want to get me. And he claimed I was tearing up. I was just so I trauma dumped catharsis on my brother earlier this evening. But we got through taxes. Hopefully he's not late for work again. Well, I still got to do my state taxes, and we should be done. But yes, that's where I is. Where is you? Where is you? Hacker, nice to see you. It's nice to see you, but shouldn't you be streaming? I was over on your stream, and it was just like a chat room. Nothing was on. I wanted to be the Starling. I wanted to fly in and watch somebody else talk for a change, but I didn't get that luxury. Well, so how's the microphone sound? If I raise the volume or change the setting, where am I here? All right. Will Cass come on, or well, Cassandra and Doggo aren't even here. They're not even in the chat. So the answer is probably not. I don't always take calls. And when I do take calls, it's whoever happens to be here who wants to come on. I don't pre-schedule anything. So no, I don't have any promissory guests. No one is scheduled. No one's on deck. I wasn't even planning on taking calls. But if you want to come on, I'll let you on. That's a fake hacker. Well, okay, wait. Okay, so we got Hacker Lewis 77. We got this hacker always. Well, whoever you are, if hacker is or isn't here, I went to your channel hoping to just veg out in Starling, but there was no content. There was nothing on this. There's no video. It was just a bunch of chat room stuff, and I don't know. You're right, OffGrid. He's more of it's almost like it's like a chat room. It's like an old-fashioned Yahoo chat room or some shit. Right. He just has a chat. I mean, he comes on sometimes, but it's more of a chat room than anything else. You got to watch what you say in that chat room. Can't offend King Moderator. Whatever. I don't care. Well, there's a way to settle this. I wasn't going to take calls. I just wanted to come on. There's more stuff I could be doing. My brother and I went at it. Like I said, I was allegedly tearing up. I was like, fucking the job, they don't do this shit. And my parents, I was so bad. I'm like, and you want to go see them, you fucking assholes? And I spilled some soup. I heated up. I almost burnt. I told her, I told my shrink once, I don't self-harm in the intentional sense. I don't get a knife and start cutting myself. I think I get injured when I'm so worked up, so emotional, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. And I just, fortunately, I didn't burn myself. And it actually fell on this, we got this like old rug in front of the sink. It fell on that. So I was able to scoop up all these alphabet soup things and peas and carrots and just dump in the garbage. And I'm like, oh my God. I wish my brother was here. He had to go to bed. Tomorrow, he's got to work tomorrow, but he's off Friday. So Thursday into Friday, or maybe Friday, Brother Click will be back. I don't know. Yeah, Toucanator asks, what the fuck? I don't know, Chicken Dinner. Long time no see. Lovely to see you again. You haven't been around. Nice to see you, Chicken D. Goodbye, hacker or non-hacker, whoever you are. Bye-bye. Nice to see you, though. Now, I want to see you, whoever you are, I want to see the real hacker on camera, not just a fucking chat room. Not a bunch of like word games. It's cool, but I want to see hacker. But no, I wouldn't say you're a lol cow. I find it entertaining. I like you as a person. It's just, well, whatever. Oh, Cassandra's here. Someone was asking about you. Who was it? Someone asked if you, who was it? Yeah, Laffy was asking about you and Doggo. Let's see here. Glad to hear you got some taxes done. Hope the state ones go. Yeah, so do I. I hope they go smoothly as well. IO. Yeah, I could do that, but I don't want to do that. Hold on. I guess I could. I'm going to 77. He's not the real hacker. So 77 is not the real hacker. But let's see. Good suggestion. Good advice. 77 is not the real hacker. So this guy is the fake. But wait a minute. What about the other dude? Where's the other dude? I lost him. Hacker always wins. Let's look at him. Because I'm going back and forth between StreamYards and regular YouTube. I can't do it through StreamYards. Got to bounce back to regular YouTube. And what happened to the fucking chat? I just closed the chat. Oh, well. Yeah, it's hard. I'm like on delay. It's like, oh, well. Yeah, this is probably the real one. Oh, whatever. Who cares? Hacker, whether you're here or not, nice to see you. And we need more screen time with Hacker, the real Hacker. Here it is. I got to go scroll up. Hacker always wins. Go to channel. No. And that's the real hacker. So, yes. Where is he? Good call. This is the fake. This is the real. He's got to go because he's busy. Busy, of course. Who cares? Hacker, hello, goodbye. Where were we? Hacker is the better hairdo. 1000%. Yeah, it's good to see you too, Chicken Dinner. All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo Goo, blah, 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 blah. What's that voice you're reading my message in for? Are you upset with me or something? No. What voice? What are you talking about? I said someone was looking for you. Who was it? It was Laffy. What are you talking about? Christ. Okay, this is the fake hacker. But whatever, who cares? Who gives a shit? Here's the fake hacker. It's just... Okay. No, there's no... The voice I've been using is the voice I'm using with everyone. So if you don't like my voice, don't take it personally. It's my voice with everyone. Now, somebody asked me... I'm not going to scroll back up. Someone asked me, is Cassandra or Doggo going to come on? And I said, I think it was Laffy. Laffy asked, and I said, I don't know. They're not even here. But there you are. And yes, Laffy was looking for you. He had the good advice. Go to the channel, see who the real one is, blah, blah, blah. Where was that thing? There we go. That's just, I don't fucking know. I wasn't even planning to take calls. I just came on temporarily. No, I'm sharing. I got upset with my brother. Not really my brother. He just happened to be there about the way I've been treated and bullshit, thinking about this house and thinking about my subalter fusion. Did I need it or not? I was getting emotional about that. So if you're hearing a nasty voice, it's not directed at any one of you. Now you know how Brother Click feels. I can be a Spurg asshole, but it's not directed at any individual. It's just I'm in a grumpy mood and everyone I'm talking to gets it. So no. But then when people ask me, what's that voice? That pisses me off. There is no voice. Now you're pissing me off. Now you're getting a voice. Okay. All right, cool. Here. I'll post a link, but I really don't want to take calls. I just want to ramble for a little bit and get off. It's like a distraction. We got this, I'm very meticulous. I have drafts. I've got the actual forms. I scan them all. I like to scan the drafts too. I didn't do it. My brother's going to mail it out tomorrow. When I move out of this house, I'm going to start just filing online because that's all kind of fucked up. The IRS should have their own free file IRS, not free file, but go through a third party. That's such bullshit. But I wasn't planning on taking calls. If someone wants to come on, they can. I haven't seen Doggo in quite a spell. I have no idea what happened to him. Cassandra's allegedly here, though it could be a fake Cassandra. What's that voice you're reading my messaging for? Are you upset with me? Well, I wasn't. I was not, but I am now. Does that answer your question? Oh, my God. Okay. Well, why is like there we go. There's a lag. Does the microphone sound okay? Well, we actually had some pizza we had a couple days ago. My brother air fried some. I might have some in a bit, but I had some leftover vegetable soup. So what I did was I had a pack of ramen noodles, like some kind of, I should dig it out of the garbage. I should preserve it here. Whatever it was, I dumped the noodles. It wasn't like a cup. It was like one of those, packs, a big square block of noodles. I put that in, plus the seasoning it came with the leftover veg soup, and I heated it up, and it was actually pretty damn good. It was a good mix. It's pretty damn good. I spilled half of it on my leg because I was all upset and emotional. Well, whether I block someone or not in chat has nothing to do with coming on the panel. Two different things. Panels through StreamYard. Chat is through YouTube. Two different things. Totally unrelated. I'll show you later if you want, but no worries if you didn't mean anything about it. I'm not even sure who or what you're talking about at this point. But at least the microphone sounds good. Thank you. Waffles with Moonshine asks, when will we see a grill stream again, bro? Probably when the weather gets a bit warmer. It's still too chilly. The snow is melting. We had some warm days. We had some rain. I could probably roll out there. I got to start doing physical therapy. It'll be at least another month, maybe two. Honestly, realistically, probably not to the end of May at the earliest. But if we're going to move out, maybe I should do an April grill. But it's going to be a while. I still can't really walk. I'm in a wheelchair. The deck is all slippy, slushy. So it's just not practical. I did a video. You can go watch it. You saw the whole deck covered in fucking, a foot and a half of snow. So, you got to wait for the deck to be, I got to wait for the environment to cooperate. This is called Happy Time Vape. Happy Time. Can you see that? Happy Time. Happy Time Vape. And this one I call broccoli. I'm not sure what it is. I call it broccoli. All right. Who's any takers? I wasn't going to do this, but people asked. So there's that. But I'm not going to beg. It's if you want to come on. If not, but it's like really, you fucking people. I just wanted to rant about. Yeah, I did another shrink video, which I think is good. I enjoyed it. He was going on about theory. It was kind of not productive, but interesting to watch. I might put that up. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Microphone sounds good. Grill stream, probably another month or two, if that. Well, we could do. Like, how am I supposed to grill in a wheelchair? I can try to stand up, but it's a pain in the ass. It's just not practical to grill. Though, now that you mention it, I do want to grill. Especially if we're moving out. I want to get some last grills in. So, yeah, that raises a good point. When will I grill? Laffy Love asks, did you experiment with other boys in high school? I did not, but if you're still in high school and you're thinking about it, hey, who am I to judge? I'm not one to judge. Don't do it or not do it because of me. I could call you, a faggot, or I could say, be yourself, man. I don't want to give you stupid advice. You do you, Laffy. You do you. I have nothing I can offer you on this one. All right. What else do I want to talk about? So federal taxes done. My brother will mail them out tomorrow. Do the state. Maybe I won't even declare Uber Eats and DoorDash. Maybe I won't even declare the damages from that lawsuit. I'll just do the W-2s and hope the feds don't tell the state, because you can't lie to the feds, because it tells you flat out this information is being garnished and prepared and sent to the IRS. So you can't lie to the feds, but it's such a hassle. And the states kind of fucked me over. I still don't have my temporary neat bucks. Still trying to, I got to call them tomorrow, try to fight with them. So it's like, fuck the state. They don't need to know any more than they have. Shrink for what, bro? Are you crazy? No, go back and watch my videos. I'm not going to explain it to you. Not going to explain. I don't mind repeating myself sometimes, but with something like this, shut the fuck up. Am I crazy? Well, maybe. Well, yeah, probably. But there are a lot of crazy people who don't see shrinks. And there are people who see shrinks. They call them the worried well. The worried well. My life is great. I got millions of dollars. I live in a beautiful... I'm married to a rich businessman. I live in my house. But when I was a little girl, my mother criticized me for wearing the wrong color dress. I want to talk to a shrink. You got people who they call the worried well, who see shrinks but don't need to. And you got crazy people who probably should see shrinks but don't. So seeing a shrink or not is actually not a good indicator of insanity. So I probably am crazy, but that has no bearing on whether or not I see a shrink, because there are plenty of rich, spoiled housewife bitches who don't need to see a shrink but do because it's trendy. And there are plenty of nut job schizophrenics on the street who probably should be but aren't. So seeing a shrink or not is not a barometer, a measuring stick for insanity. So it's poor question. Laffy asked, do I think my shrink is gay and has a crush on you? Yes, I think he's madly in love with me. I'm waiting for him to say, don't worry about neat bucks. I'll be your neat bucks. Move in with me. We can hold hands and go to the park and I'll pay for everything. I'm just waiting. That's why I've been seeing him for so long. I'm waiting for him to come out and say, man, I love you. Live with me. Marry me. And I'll say, sure, man. Show me your bank account and we'll be fags together. Why not? I don't know if that'll be my answer. See, he'll get me my neat bucks unorthodox. An unorthodox approach to giving me neat bucks. Sure. Yes. Seriously, I think he's disconnected, doesn't care. He's collecting shekels. He has nothing positive to offer me. But I know him. I've talked to him for all these years. I can be myself around him. He knows my story, so there's that. But yeah, but I'm moving away from him. What else is going on? There's probably other shit I could be doing. I just don't want to do it. And my brother, hey, you could be doing other shit instead. You get drunk and, you talk to Dev Pike on Discord or you do the stream. You should be doing shit around here. You were supposed to get a job so we can get a new place. Now you don't have a job and you can't even do anything around. He's right. I don't have a job so I can show income if we want to rent a place. Nor do I have two legs to get shit. It's like the worst of both worlds. You're not working or accomplishing anything around here. Oh, fuck you. He and I had an emotional thing earlier this evening, and we'll talk about it next time he's on, but not tonight. He's got to go to work. He's asleep right now. Waffles with Moonshine asks, did you go volunteering or did your doctor refer you to one? No, I did not go volunteering. I think he said I should go to some like group session, like an in-person group therapy to work on social skills. He didn't say anything about volunteering. No. Not that I recall. I mean, if he did, you can point it out in the video. I don't recall him ever mentioning volunteer work. He said, you should join one of those group therapies where you can talk about your problems and learn to socialize. I'm looking. But no, he didn't say volunteering. No. What else? I may throw a pizza in the air fryer. I bought a cheapo air fryer months ago before my accident. Little piece of shit, little thing. I might throw a piece of I got Sicilian pie. I might throw a square piece of Sicilian in the air fryer. You can watch me eat some pizza. Want to watch me eat some pizza? You can do that if you want. I got to roll over, put it in, let it heat up, and roll back. Oh, God. How are you, Java Coolman 1? Nice to see you. How's life? And yes, I think this is the real Java Coolman, I believe. I don't really know your backstory. You're 27, you said, and you live with these people who aren't your parents, but they raised you as if you're. What's your backstory, if you care to share or not? It really doesn't matter either way, but. And that's for anyone who wants to come on and say hello. Hello. Or not. Federal tax is done. My brother will mail tomorrow. I applied for food stamps. Since I'm not working, I applied for food stamps yet again. And my brother mailed out they sent me, I applied online. They sent me a letter in the mail saying phone interview. I did the phone interview. They mailed me a packet of shit. I filled it out. It was mailed out a couple days ago. So hopefully I'll get some food stamps, get something. You know what I mean? So the food stamps, and now the federal taxes are on their way. Got to finish the state taxes, and I got to start applying to places to live. But I told my brother, I want to be able to walk and move shit, and I don't know, like they can lie to you when you go to, oh yeah, you'll be up and running by May, June. And then the physical therapist is like, oh shit. So I don't know. I got to get a real feel, but I won't know until I'm approved for full physical therapy. April 9th, I go back to the ortho clinic for my right foot. If they clear that, then I can start real physical therapy and get a time frame. How long before I can start moving furniture around? I know I can't overdo it, but I got to be functional. You know what I mean? Yeah, there is. A lot of pretty girls want to see me do a striptease. I can give you the link later. But I don't know. If you're actually going to pay, I'll give you the link. If not, You didn't answer my question, Java. I like you. You're a nice kid, but you didn't answer my damn question. But yes, EBT, SNAP, food stamps. Yes. Trying to get that. Since I have zero income, trying to get something out of this. I don't know what Jack's Pizza is. I live in New Jersey, which is the land of like real pizzerias. You can go to they do have a few Domino's and Pizza Huts, but most people, you go into a real pizzeria and get like a pie. So I really can't. It's New Jersey. If you know anything about, I can't explain. Now, Java Coolman, you were brushing. I saw you the other night. You're brushing your teeth. I don't want to wake up Trish. I said, who's Trish? Trish isn't your girlfriend or a roommate. She's the woman, a man and a woman raised you as their own. And you said, he's not going to kick me out. So you've got like surrogate parents. I mean, can you at least elaborate? You strike me as the type who'll get scared if I ask a couple simple questions. The kind of questions where are you from? I'm curious, Java. You said you're 27. You look young to me, but again, I'm 44. You're 27. Where can I ask? What state are you from? Or are you Canadian? You're clearly North American. Where are you from? And who do you live with? Just simple, basic questions. Where are you from and who do you live with? Okay. So I was talking about food stamps, federal taxes done. Got food stamps, federal taxes. Got to do state taxes. Got to start organizing things. Had an emotional meltdown, a spurred meltdown this evening, late afternoon, early evening. We'll talk about that with my brother. The taxes. Want to come on and just shoot the shit with my best friends. My best friends, Laffy Laffy, I love you. Waffles with moonshine. Where would we be in life without you? The names we've come to love and recognize over all this time. Yes, good to see you. Of course, fake hacker Lewis. Great to see the three of you. Oh, wonderful. Glad I'm here. Glad I'm here. And St. Patrick's Day was the 17th. Today, where I am, it's the 19th. That's the Feast of St. Joseph. You got St. Patrick's Day. 2 days later, the Feast of St. Joseph. Allegedly, when you see the first robins, the robin redbreast. And then 2 days later is the 21st, which is supposed to be usually coincides with the equinox, the vernal equinox in the Northern Hemisphere. We will go into spring. And in the Southern Hemisphere, they'll have their autumnal equinox. The Earth stands. We'll start heading towards the sun. We'll warm up. Us up here, the Southern Hemisphere will start heading towards away from the sun, and they'll go into fall and winter. So yes, St. Patrick's Day. 2 days later, Feast of St. Joseph. 2 days later, usually the vernal equinox in the Northern Hemisphere. Okay, Oklahoma and non-biological parents. Okay, are they like the same age as your parents? Are they older, younger? You're 27, correct? You said you were 27. How old are they? 40s, 50s? Are they like my age, older, 40s, 50s, 60s? Are these really old people like in their 80s? Can you just give me an age range? Not because you're 27, is that correct? And you live in Oklahoma. Oklahoma, where the wind comes. Hey, OC, says fake hacker. Great news. My man told me if he gets a bonus, we may move out the trailer homes. IO, can't wait. Good for you. Good for you, fake hacker. No, but you live with two people. You don't want to wake them up. Who's Trisha? No. Don't lie to me, Java Cool Man. And don't listen to OffGrid. If you start taking apart a car in a public place, even if it's a parking lot, things can go horribly wrong. Like if you don't finish or you need a part, shit, I took apart the intake manifold. This thing's fucking clogged here. Man, I need to order a part. If your car is to sit there for days on end, the longer it sits, the worse it gets. Unless you have permission, don't leave your car in pieces in a public spot. Don't listen to OffGrid. That's very bad advice. I was like, no. Unless you have permission from the property owner, don't do that. Oh, because I know your adoptive parents won't let you take apart your Lexus in your driveway. Do not play game. Even he was saying what a Pep Boys or an AutoZone. No. Don't chance it. If you leave a car unattended, don't. Bad. Oh, that's good. I don't believe in memes. I believe in speaking your truth. You live with who? How are you adopted? You tell us. You're the most interesting thing here right now because other than you, we got a Laffy and a fake hacker. It is a very boring stream right now. Well, I appreciate you. I forget how we crossed paths. It was either in Hackers or in Dumbs. You seem like a nice young man. I wish you the best. I think it's the longest you've ever been here, but it's nice to see you. Every now and then I pop in your stream. It's nice to see you. This is Java Cool Man for the Starlings who don't know him. I feel like I've gotten a lot of like off-grid / Hacker Lewis overflow. I've got a bunch of, like people I don't normally see. I guess Hacker's not streaming and off-grid's not on, so I've got the overflow. But it's nice to see some new blood. Nice to see y'all. Say a little more. All right. What were we talking about? Where were we? Why is this so behind? Well, is Hacker even on? Hacker, he's streaming, but it's like one or two people watching the chat room. He goes to sleep. There's no video. You can chat like a chat room, but there's no. Is he streaming now? If that's the case, let's all go watch Hacker because let me see here. I'm looking right now at Hacker. No, Hackers. No, it's dead. But you can go fly off to Hackers. Have fun. You can be the one guy there. Try to solve that word puzzle. Good luck. Yes. Java says he's got to go, of course, because I'm not trying to get too personal. I just asked a question. In Oklahoma, you're 27. How are you adopted by these people? Oh, I got to go. You go, girl. You go. Just please don't take your car apart in public. I don't think you will. You're a smart young man. When OffGrid said that, I'm like, is he either fucking with you or is he really that naive? Because he lives nice piece of property with his mother. He can take his car apart and leave it, You can't do that in a public place. Please don't do that. That's all I wanted to say is please. I want to believe Hacker meant well, not Hacker, OffGrid. I want to believe that OffGrid in Oregon. I want to believe he meant well when he was like, just go to like an AutoZone or one of those, Jiffy Lubes. And I'm like, no, whenever you do it, if you've ever taken a car apart, and I fucked around with cars, and what you think is going to be simple turns into a fucking nightmare. And you got to wait a couple days to order a part and find a part. And next thing you know, your car's in pieces for weeks. Please don't do that in public. That's all I can tell you. No, don't end. Well, Cassandra, you're not even really present, but okay. OffGrid, yeah, that's what I was talking about. He doesn't stream unless he's a drink. No, yeah, I know, but forget Hacker. I'm talking about that kid in Oklahoma. Cool man. I think you meant well. I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, but please don't encourage people to take apart their cars in a public parking lot because what's supposed to be, really quick, couple hours turns into like days or weeks. Please don't encourage that. I hope that if one thing Java Cool Man takes away is don't start working on your car in a public place. It really isn't worth it. You can get towed, you can get fined. It's just a waste. Don't do that. Hacker is a weird old man. I agree with that. I like the guy, but yes, he's a weird old man sometimes. You go into his chat room, you start talking with other people, and he doesn't say anything. He only pops up if he gets pissed off. Pay attention to me. Don't promote yourself. Whoa, dude. Doggo asked me when I was streaming again. I said, I don't know. So now that's self-promotion. Well, I came to watch you on camera, and no one's on camera. So yeah, let's not knock our buddy Hacker. I do like the guy. Just, sometimes we, have our differences. Yeah, but OffGrid. Java Cool Man is still youngish. She's never done it before. What might seem easy to someone who's done it a few times, if it's his first time and he's watching YouTube videos and he's getting help and he realizes, oh shit, I bought the wrong spark plug and I can't get, the store's closed, or it's just too much can go wrong. I would not encourage that. You might think, oh yeah, it's easy. Yeah. How many times have I had managers in the job tell me, can you do this real quick? It'll take you 10 minutes. And they give you like a fucking 2-hour project. What you think is easy, whenever you think something's easy, add about a couple hours to it. If you think it's a day-long project, add a week. That's all I can tell you in life. Believe me. Cassandra says, hold on, I got to sneeze. Cassandra says, I am listening. My God, I just sneezed. I am listening avidly. Do you want me to talk about things I don't have much commentary on or knowledge about? Well, what am I talking about that's so esoteric? Fine, OffGrid, fine. They might not fuck with hobos because they say, oh, that guy's a hobo. He lives in his car. If we tow it away, there's no money in it. Oh, this young kid lives with his adoptive parents. Let's get that car. We'll send a bill. If he can't pay it, his parents will. It's a different, you can't, apples and oranges, OffGrid. You mean well, but it's not good advice. No, they might ignore the hobo or the guy who's living in his car. They're going to go after some kid whose mommy and daddy pay for it. So please. Okay. Cassandra says, just for the sake of proof, you don't have to prove anything. No one's asking you to prove anything. I said, if Hacker really is streaming, let's go watch him, but he's not. You're like, don't go. Ooh, what's so exciting about this bullshit stream I'm doing? I've been spitting facts though for Frong. Okay, yes. Spitting facts. Yes. Well, I told you about recent, the taxes, the food stamps. Me and my brother me having an emotional meltdown from my brother spilling some soup on my lap. It was hot. I only spilled about half of it. I had to change my shorts. He's going to mail out my federal taxes tomorrow. He already mailed out the food stamps. Got to do the state taxes. I'm getting repetitive. I don't know what else to say. I might upload my recent. It's not like, oh, let me upload shrink videos every time I see them. But the last one was interesting. If the one I uploaded you enjoyed, I think, maybe I'm wrong, I think this most recent one, it wasn't really productive. Like I said, it wasn't delving in too deep, but he was giving me, I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting. So I might upload it. Sippin' Ride 'em, cowboy. Off-grid. Despite our differences, I can't stay angry with you. Yes, have Java Cool Man take his car apart in a parking lot, and when he fucks up and can't get it done in a day, and it gets towed, and his adoptive step parents pay for it. Hey, who gives a shit, right? Hey, I envy you dudes. I'd love to with my parents and just apply for neat bucks while I live with them. I don't have that luxury. No, I spilled it on myself because I put the bowl in my lap, and then I went to roll. I'm all upset, like these in my lap. I'll show you. The bowl was like right here, and it spilled over down my left leg. I was wondering where the hell you went, Horsehead. I haven't seen you around. You haven't been here. You haven't been in Hackers. I thought you got fired for watching me on the job. And we're now, nearing homelessness in the Pacific Northwest. Good to see you're still alive. We know it's going to be another, 7-8 weeks before you really settle into that house of yours. But if you ever stream again, I'll stop by. Hello, SpongeBob Niger Pants. SpongeBob Niger Pants. Hello. Do I partake in the act of yoinking it? What's yoinking? Boinking, yoinking, jerking off? We're talking about masturbation or something else I define. Don't give me quotes. You can speak your mind. You asking me if I masturbate, or what are you asking me here? Horse, you were I don't remember. Maybe you were. I really don't remember. You sound like Cassandra now. A year ago, you bought a cake, remember? What? You remember the cake? Cake. Oh, the Carvel cake. Oh, it was your birthday. Don't get all womanly on me. Don't hint at things. Just spell. Okay. I believe you. I don't remember, man. I don't remember. But I think if you were there, I'd remember. I remember thinking, I haven't seen Horse in a while. I thought I'd remember that. No, now I think you're going nuts or you're fucking with me. You like to fuck with me. Is my microphone working? Oh, that's right. That's right. I said I wanted to fuck your wife. Okay. But that was like 3 or 4 streams ago, wasn't it? That was like a while ago. Yes. Not really. I mean, maybe. I'm not opposed to masturbation. As you get older, you'll find out. You're only 19? As you get older, the drive just really isn't there, at least for me. That's why I was always amazed by Todd, because Todd's older than I am. Todd's like 46. He's still remember, he had to take illegal drugs he bought on the internet to suppress his libido because he was masturbating 4 times a day. That sounds like me as a teenager, not me in my mid 40s. So yeah, no, I it's every now and then if I feel like it, if I feel struck by it, but it's not like a daily act. It's not even a fucking weekly activity anymore. Teenage years, yeah, 20s, started, but by the 40s, no. I'm amazed that some 40 plus, some mid 40s folk still want to jerk it 5 times a day. Hey, God bless them. If I really felt that, I don't think I'd see it as a curse. I'd say, cool. For a man my age, I still want to, fuck the story destroy you several times a day. I think that's actually lucky. A lot of men don't have that luxury. Why would you want to kill your libido? But hey, but then again, I'm not in his shoes. Maybe if I did, I'd see it as a curse. I don't know. That was like a month ago. That was 6 weeks ago. Horse, You haven't been around. I remember that stream. That was like 6 months ago. No, 6 weeks ago, not months. That was about, a month and a half ago. I remember we were up early. He was off. That was like over a month, 2 months ago, maybe. That was quite a while ago. So yes, you were there. I talked about fucking your wife. You told me my microphone wasn't working, even though it was. I believed you because you're normally such an honest person. But that was months ago. Where have you been? Yeah, 3 to 4 streams ago, 6 or 7 weeks ago. Yeah. And Cassandra says she wasn't being a woman. Well, you have to spell that out. You're very rarely a woman. I was just reminiscing. It was a good memory. You often say things like, X years ago today, X was happening. I was just trying to reach out and connect with you. Yeah, but you got to spell out what was happening. Oh, you bought a cake. A cake? Okay. Maybe you bought a Carvel ice cream cake right around my birthday last year. That's how you reminisce, not you bought a cake. Okay. You did a stream. Okay. You put your hands through your hair. Okay. You're saying I did something that I could have done at any point in time. You got to be more specific. You got to specify. You must articulate. I had a thing of honey on the table and it warmed up the other day and a bunch of ants were crawling in it. So I threw it on the deck because even though it was warm that day, it was going to go back down to freezing. So it's on the deck. I think they froze. We got to throw it out. Yeah, it was like one of those honey jars, those little those plastic squeezy bears. Very bottom, a little bit of honey. I was mixing it with like peanut butter sandwiches, and then there were a bunch of ants in it because it was really warm one day. And I threw it on the deck, and it froze that night. It went down below freezing, so it froze up. We'll throw it out. So yeah, I eat honey sometimes. Well, this is nice. This is fun. We've had a nice stream. We've talked about things. I could throw a piece of Sicilian in the air fryer. I've actually got more soup I want to make. I finished off the veg soup with some ramen. I found some boxes of chicken soup I bought probably before my accident. I might make some chicken soup, the box chicken soup. I also found very, very old. So I'm going back to aught 5, 21, 22 years ago. We opened them up because I thought, well, cans will preserve. One was all like, I guess my mother bought these years ago and they're in the back of the cupboard. One was like tinted weird. I said, maybe it'll be okay. The next one was totally black mold and rust. It was disgusting. So yes, I dumped it out, soaked it so the, wouldn't smell like crap in the recycle can. But yeah, I still got some good soup I can make. No, he's kind of acquiescing. He sent me an email. Good question. Good question. He sent me an email. He was like, if you need more time, we can talk. Please let me know if you got this message. So I'll probably email him at the end of the month when we do rent. He's like, I think he's realizing maybe he did what I did. He looked into it legally and he realizes we have the upper hand, or he's got to take steps to get us out. So he did send me an email that seems to be acquiescing to an extent. He didn't set a date, but he's more lenient. So we'll see where that goes. Cake plus Lynch. I had to think, who's Lynch? Oh, yeah. Eraserhead, Blue Velvet. You got to be more, you got to be more specific. You can't hint at things. You got to spell things out. I'm an autistic spurg with ADHD. I agree with SpongeBob Niger Pants. I should take it easy on myself. I'm a good man. I am. People hate me, but I'm a good person. Do I like Citrus Zen? I don't even know what that is. It's like Sunny Delight. Sunny D. Sunny Delight. I don't even know what that is. Citrus Zen. I don't know what that is. Nah, I don't drink Zen. Maybe I should try some Zen. Hold on. I'm going to air fry a pizza. I'm going to fry up a pizza. I got an air fryer. It was like a little cheap plastic piece of shit. I see these commercials for the air fryer with glass. I'm like, But I bought just to try it out. It looks like a coffee pot, but it's an air fryer. You pull out a little thing and you put the pizza in, and it tastes kind of plasticky because it's plastic. But I'm going to go fry up a piece of pizza. Yes, I'm going to go fry up a piece of pizza. Fry it up. You people talk amongst yourselves. How do I do this? Yeah, the air fryer I got. Maybe I'll show you if I do a stream on my phone. It's like it's a little cheapo baby's first air fryer. Looks like a coffee pot, kind of. Instead of you pouring coffee in, you open this, you pull out this little side, this little small. I'll show you. You put the whatever you want to air fry in, you close it, and there's a timer. It's not digital. You turn this little timer, and I find there's a sweet spot. You know, if you do it too little, it's not that great. If you do too much, it gets burned. You got to find the sweet spot. And of course, if you air fry something first, leave it on a little longer, like with a microwave. The second one, you don't have to put it on as long because there's that residual heat. So I'm going to air fry. You can watch me eat a piece of Sicilian pie. How's that sound? Sicilian. Do you know what Sicilian pizza is? Yep. I once said go fry up a pizza, and I meant, you know, one of those microwavable pizzas. Instead of the microwave, you put it in an air fryer, and I got so much flack for that. And I think you lied to patronize me. Oh, yeah. What I meant was air fry, because that's the term, air fry. Go put, instead of a microwave, because these air fryers are like the new trend, right? So instead of putting it in the microwave or the oven or whatever, or the toaster or whatever, put it in the, fry it up in the air fryer. So I'm frying up a pizza. Yes. Right. Yes. How many pizzas do you fry up in it? This pizza came from a pizzeria. It's just old. It's like a couple days old, so I'm just heating it up. I could have put it in a microwave or a toaster oven or the regular oven or whatever. Instead, I'm putting it in this little tiny air fryer. Reheat. I call it frying. Air frying. I'm frying up a pizza. I'm kind of hungry. I had that soup before, but I haven't eaten since. Who wants to watch me eat a piece of Sicilian pizza? Do you even know what Sicilian pie is? Do they have that in other parts of the country? Instead of a traditional Neapolitan, we got a Sicilian this time. We got two. We got one that was half pepperoni, half sausage, and one that was just plain. We finished the topping ones. It's just a plain piece of Sicilian pie. So I'll eat a piece of Sicilian. Or not. I could always just kill it. Now I don't want to eat it. Now I feel like I'm being watched. But the thing, it's a dial, kind of like a timer. You turn it, and the increments are poor, 10, 24. So I'm trying to do less than 10, more than 5, and it'll tick back, and it'll go ding. But I think it's still on. I can see it from here. Still on. It's a nice starter air fryer, but I see these ones, these big ones that are glass. I said to my brother, man, glass would be better because you kind of taste the plastic, kind of. Like the plastic that this one's made out of, you kind of get a plasticky taste. And a couple months ago, from accident, we took what we had left of our seasonings. We took our garlic powder, onion powder, our salt, pepper, oregano, and we mixed it all. We don't even have proportions. We mixed it all in a big bowl, which we have. So I can show you. I'll sprinkle on. Yeah. Laffy Love says, do you have a male assistant to help you yoink it when the urge arises? No. Are you interested in the position? Are you interested in the position? We can talk. Talk to me on OnlyFans. I'm glad to hear it. We'll talk. Maybe that's what I've been missing all my life. All right. Am I eating this pizza on camera or am I killing the stream? Oh, I do want to show the air. Where is that thing almost done? Nope, it's still going. Christ. Eat it. Eat it. All right, give me. It's still going. You gotta wait. What else is new? Okay. So no one has anything of like substance to add to the conversation. No one has anything. You want to watch me eat a pizza and talk about taxes and neat bucks? I mean, snap. I mean, if you enjoy this, great. But what is this? Just some hangout? I happen to be on, so you're here. Someone else is on, you're there. I mean, is this really entertaining? Is anyone really enjoying this? So I'm starting to wonder why I even came on tonight. Probably is some kind of distraction. Hope it doesn't burn. You leave it in too long, it gets all crispy and brown, like blackish, like just like a toaster oven. It's basically a toaster oven that's quicker, a quicker, less messy toaster oven. Yeah, you're right. If Hacker was on, we'd all be there. But hey, without Hacker, you gotta make you can't pick your cards. You got to go with who you get. So it's almost done. Give me a sec. Should I do the 30-second countdown? You just want to let's see what happens here. Hold on. Okay, so I clearly let this in way too long. This slides in and out. What's all this scuff? This slides in and out of the little air fryer. This tray thing slides in and out. I put it in for under 10 minutes, but it felt like it was in too long. I don't know if the timer works. See how burned this is? So I'll still eat it, but it's a little burned. That's in too long. So maybe I should just set it to what I think is 5. I don't know. I don't know. It smells like plastic, burned plastic. Because this tray that goes in and out of the thing smells like plastic. Like the plastic heating up. But maybe I can save it. Okay. This is our spice melange. This is everything mixed together in this little bowl here. Oregano, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, but no Italian seasoning. We didn't put any Italian seasoning in, so I'm going to add some Italian seasoning. See that? And even though there was regular salt in the spice melange, I'm going to add some grinded sea salt. But let's let that cool down. I left it in too long. In fact, I was thinking like it should be done by now. It shouldn't be in that fucking long. Maybe I should just use the microwave. I probably put it in for too long. So, but this is a piece of Sicilian pizza, a little burned. Yeah, this is overdone, but I'll still eat it. And this pizza, it gives me the itis. Makes me want to take a nap. So if I eat a piece or two, I might want to go to sleep. Yeah, a little overdone, a little dry, but hot. This tray slides in and out, and there's a little fucking dial for the air fryer for the time, but it seems to be off. I set it for like 6 or 7 minutes. It must have been in for like Christ, 11 or 12. It's hot. I probably have to let it cool. It's definitely hot. I usually eat the crust. I do eat it. This is burned pretty badly. We'll see when I get to it if it's worth eating. The center is pretty good. Center is pretty good. Yeah, there's a sweet spot. It's either underdone or overdone. So for the last 5 minutes, you watch it constantly because within a matter of 20 seconds, it might burn. I might get off soon. I just put the link out for fun. But here's OffGrid Prosperity. What's up, OffGrid?
Woo!
Just like Denmark Andy, people love to do drugs on my stream. Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Woo! Yeah! Get it! Woo! That's awesome, everybody! What's up? Hey, guys, I like to drink beer and scream. I run a glorified chat room.
Well, I like to drink beer. I don't know about the screaming in the chat room part, but hey, I identify with the beer part.
Oh, yeah, well, you should scream more. You should fucking take a fat swig and let out a fat roo for me.
Here I go. Ready? Here I'm going.
I'm ready.
Ooh. That's the best I can
Come
do.
on, do it some passion.
Ooh.
Do some passion.
I wasted all my passion earlier when I was screaming at my brother and he was screaming at me. So yeah, the passion.
Yeah, wake up, bro C. You gotta wake up, bro C. It's gotta be that good. Oh, rude. Hacker got mad in his own chat. He's like, I'm tired of this trolling. I can't take it anymore. And he restarted his thing, and it's called Glorified Chat Room. It's just a chat now.
So he doesn't want to come on anymore and say, I'm drinking tonight. Here's my boy KC. Let's get drunk. He doesn't want to do that anymore because that's what I enjoyed watching.
Yeah, that's what everyone enjoys. But he doesn't want to go on and say hi or do anything unless he's Unless you like, which is great. I mean, but you can go on whatever, but it's fun. You do both, but we like a good roo. Right?
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you're having a good party. You know, why didn't you stream in his absence? Why am I on? I should have been watching you right now. Why are you?
I am on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know me. Come on. You know me. Hey. I got some Wheaties.
So wait, I'm gonna ask, what happened? You were going on a date. You were all excited that didn't go out. It didn't pan out the way you thought, or what happened there?
No. Yeah, I guess you were right of all people. She just like decided not to go and then blocked me.
So she didn't just stand you up. She ghosted you altogether. Wow.
Yeah, kind of weird.
Well, no, it's not kind of weird. It's to be expected, but I don't want to break your heart. But okay, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Well, it was kind of weird, and it was like a first being ghosted like that. Like usually, if they're not interested, they just won't even like click on you or some shit.
Why do you think she did that? Like what turned her off, or what made her change her mind? What happened?
Maybe she found the OG this channel or some shit. I don't know.
I highly doubt she found this channel. She found your channel?
That's what I mean. Yeah, like my Instagram and this channel. And she's just like, oh, this guy's a weirdo or some shit.
So what's the plan going forward?
Just focus on myself. It's all good. There'll be another one.
Cassandra wants to know what your Instagram is. Can you share Instagram with us?
Yeah, it's the same. My name is the same everywhere. It's OffGrid Prosperity.
OffGrid Prosperity, OffGrid Live, because you got several OffGrid accounts going.
Prosperity. Why would it be live? That's just means live. That's just live. Do you know what live means? Live. Do you know what prosperity means? Do you know what live means? Do you get the difference between the vocabulary?
No, I don't. Please explain to me.
Okay.
All right, so go to Instagram, OffGrid Live. OffGrid Live.
Oh, you idiot. OffGrid Prosperity.
Prosperity. Is that all one thing, or are there dots or underscores?
No, it's just one word. One big word.
OffGrid Live, on Instagram. There you go. OffGrid Prosperity.
Prosperity.
Well, you got another girl interested. Cassandra wants to see your Instagram. So don't worry. If it didn't work out with, the girl in real life, you can always have this e-girl who seems to like hanging out with weirdos. She'll send you a nice message on your Instagram. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, hey, who is this guy? Who's fake hacker? Who do you think he really is? Any idea? Or?
That's the hacker that likes to pretend that hacker went gay because he doesn't ever like talking about women. And he just like, kind of like you, but except it's just like, maybe you guys are gay. And he got a puppy.
I think it's time. My face gets greasy when I eat pizza. I'm going to eat pizza. Yeah. Hacker and I are gay lovers. It's time, honey. It's time we go public. He and I are madly in love. He's the bitch. I'm the dominant one. We're going to get together. We're going to move in together. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Yeah.
I can see it.
And when we're trying to speed things up, I scream out, "Oh, OffGrid," and he screams out, "Yeah, Horsehead, give it to me, Daddy." So I'm thinking about you. He's thinking about Horsehead. If it's any consolation. Oh, and Cassandra, wow, she's industrious. Cassandra she wants to be your friend. Blow your nose. Yeah, it's very polite of you. She wants to be your friend on Instagram. She found it.
Cool. Sure thing.
Did OC just call me an e-girl? No, I think OffGrid said that. I'm just quoting OffGrid. Yes, the e-girl found you.
Yeah. Sorry. Girl.
I actually get jealous. I get jealous. I'm thinking about OffGrid. That's fine. When Hacker calls me horsehead, it's like, honey, you think horsehead is more attractive than me? And he says, yes, honestly, yes. And I say, whoa, you don't have to actually say it to me. That hurts my feelings. So it's a whole point of contention. Let's not talk about it anymore. It's a sensitive subject. But yeah. So what else? You can talk about you. What's going on with anything you want to share? You came on. I just posted a link because I was getting kind of bored, wanted to get off. But I still have another beer or two here, so I can keep going a little bit. So what's up, OffGrid?
No, I just woke up a little bit ago from a nap, so I figured I'd go on and smoke some brew and say hi.
Hello. What's good? My brother didn't know. Next time he's on, I'll have to tell him. You've mentioned before about starting some kind of junk hauling business or something like that. You're still like working on that. It's still like a pipe dream, or it's coming closer, or what? You want to do some kind of hauling, right?
Yeah. I just gotta put up an ad for it. I haven't started it yet, but yeah.
Well, you're an LLC or something, or you have to create some kind of like make yourself a company.
I already have one, but I can just like change the name for the front, but then the real business name has to be the one I already made.
Okay.
I can do like any service. I can do any service and then just put it under a different business name.
They want me to rate you. They want me to give you an honest rating. And I've always said men can't rate other men. I could say OffGrid's an ugly fuck, but if he's got women going nuts over him, clearly he's a Chad. Or I can say OffGrid's dreamy. He's so sexy. But if women are saying ew, so it doesn't matter what I think. It's up to women to make that decision. So you should be asking Cassandra and the few other women who come here what they think. Laffy, you've got it all wrong. Don't ask a guy what he thinks about another guy. It doesn't matter whether I think he's good looking or ugly. It makes no difference. I'm not, it's women who are the choosers. So I've said this many, many times. But off the record, I think you're sexy. You've got that, I told you, that Marty Stauffer kind of beard going on. You got the blonde. Despite being half Arab and that Middle Eastern hairiness, you still got the blonde from, I guess, your mother's side. So I think you're good looking, but I don't know if women feel the same. Maybe they think you're a sexy beast. Maybe they think you're hideous. However I see you doesn't translate to how women, you got to ask women. They're the choosers.
I agree. I agree. I think they find me hideous, so it's terrible.
I'm sorry to hear that. Like I said, I think you're good looking, but it doesn't matter. I'm not a woman. You got to ask women. You got 100 women to rate you 1 to 10, and whatever the average is, that gives you an idea of how women see you. So I really can't rate another dude. And Laffy's still young. He doesn't understand that yet, but he'll learn as time goes on.
I got a few deal breakers.
What are the deal breakers?
Just think George Costanza.
Well, he's bald. Well, that's how we think. We think short, bald.
Short, fat, ugly, and bald.
Well, he got, hey, for a short, fat, bald guy, he got a lot of women. Every episode, he had a different girlfriend. He got more, more lady attention than, all of us put together. Of course, that was a fictional show. And plus, he had a pretty good job. He worked, at the Yankee Stadium doing something in the office. So, I don't know. He might have been, you might think he's ugly, but to women, he might have been kind of sexy. A pretty oofy doofy. You never know.
I just need to do like that one episode where he changes his ways. He does everything backwards. He's doing everything wrong.
Okay. And does it work out for him or no?
Yeah, it does. You don't remember that one?
Not offhand, no. I used to watch Seinfeld, but meh.
No, I'm just kidding. That would end up in disaster. He just starts being a badass.
Okay. I had my slice of pie. We talked about George Costanza.
A great incel.
What's that?
He's a top incel from the past.
Well, no. He despite being bald and fat and short, he had a pretty girlfriend every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, wants to slice Jack's pizza. Of course, that was just, You might be too young to remember. I remember when the last episode of Seinfeld aired. That night it aired, people, it was a big deal. Frank Sinatra died. He died a few hours later. And the joke was he watched the last episode. He said, man, this sucks. And he dropped dead. So you can look it up. Frank Sinatra died a few hours after. He might have died the next day, but Frank Sinatra died the same night that the last episode of Seinfeld aired. It was a big deal, and it was kind of disappointing. Yeah.
It's poetry.
Poetry, yes. He said, this sucks. I'm out of here. Fun fact.
That's what the world is. Yeah. It's fucked. You're all fucked. I'm out of here.
You're all fucked. I'm out of here. Fuck this. Yeah.
Well,
I want to ask you, when are you going back down to California to see your brother or your father? You planning to anytime soon, or you have no plans?
No plans, but I wanted to, like, after New Year's, and so it's been a couple months, so I don't know. Probably plan it out pretty soon.
And what's the weather like where you are? Just rainy? Is it mild? Is it kind of chilly?
It's mostly rainy and foggy, but it just finally started turning to like summer every other day type shit.
Okay.
And it'll be like that for a couple months, and then back to the fucking fog and rain.
When you go to visit your family in the Bay Area, you drive down, I guess, or you fly from Portland to San Francisco? You drive or fly?
Drive.
How long is it from where you are down to where they are? 6-7 hours?
9 hours.
9 hours. They're that far south. Okay. 9 hours.
Yeah. It's not too bad.
It's not terrible, but 9 hours. I know Cassandra went to school in Washington State on the way, I think in Bellingham or Blaine or one of those places. So very similar to where you are, that Pacific Northwest, between the coast and the Cascades. And that's where Horsehead lives now. So you guys are like Pacific Northwesterners. I love the Pacific Northwest. I've been there. It's been many, many years. I got to come back out and visit. But yeah, that's cool. I envy you. You get to live in a nice place.
Yeah. New Jersey, you're like a soprano.
I guess I wouldn't say I'm a soprano. It's like not everybody in West Virginia is a hillbilly, but that element exists. Not everyone in New Jersey is a soprano, but yes, there's this truth, and it's not all of us, but there's definitely truth to the stereotype. Yes, those sort of people, those people do exist around here. I've encountered many of them, but no, we're not all sopranos. Just like
you should do IRL fucking with the mobsters. I'm OC. What's up, man? Go to their little coffee and pork stores and shit. Yeah, howdy.
Fun.
Yeah, it'd be good content.
Cassandra misses that Pacific Northwest. Hey, if you play your cards right, she's got your Instagram. If things don't work out with Seymour, hey, she might be living with you and your mother. That'd be exciting. You, your mom, and Cassandra all under one roof. I'd love to see a stream of that. I'd come on your stream if you did that. That'd be awesome. I mean, I hope things work out with her and Seymour. He's a nice dude, but if not, hey, she's got her plan B.
No, Hacker Lewis just wanted to say thank you all for accepting my Switch. You guys make me feel also welcomed. AO.
Well, this isn't the real Hacker because I took Laffy's advice. I went to his channel. This is dummy Hacker. I don't know.
It actually is him. We thought it was someone else, but it turns out it's him pretending to be him. It's just part of his coming out of the closet.
Oh, okay. Well, if he ever comes out, I'm number one. You promised me. So if what you're saying is true, I'll be heartbroken otherwise. Oh, what else?
What else?
I like talking to you. I'm not sure what to say. Okay, let's see. You.
Yeah, I mean, what else?
You're getting the business, maybe going, maybe not. You.
Yeah, I'll report back.
Report back. And, Do you have like some kind of job now? Are you doing anything right now, or DoorDash or something? Or are you just kind of hanging out with your mom? Or
Just hanging out with mom.
that's cool.
I'm just
I'm not
kidding.
judging. I'd love to. I would love to meet in under my parents' roof, use their Social Security money to pay for everything. I'd love that. I'm not judging or knocking. We're not all so lucky in life, but if you are, that's cool. There's no judgment. And your mom is cool with it. She's not like, get a job, you fucking hippie bum. She's like, hang out in your room all you want. I'm so glad you're with me. So it seems like you and your mother get along okay. Am I correct?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And this is the room. You told me once, this is the room that after your parents divorced, your mother had like, what was it, her first husband? He died in this room. I want to hear the story again. Tell me again. Come back, you rude motherfucker. Oh, come back. There's a ghost in his room. What was the story? Your mother's first husband, they divorced. Is that correct? Your father was her second husband. Am I getting the story right? And then after they divorced, the first husband moved back in. Am I on the right track, or I get something wrong here?
Yeah, no, you remember correctly.
So the first husband moved back in, and he died in this house, in this very room where you sleep.
Yeah.
In that very bed.
Not the bed, no.
And you don't feel his presence in the house. Your mother doesn't say, oh, yes, Abner's still here. Abner's walking around. I feel his presence. You don't feel the presence of your mother's first husband.
I mean, maybe sometimes. It's all good. He gives me like weird dreams and shit. Yeah.
He says, you ain't my boy. You're the bastard son of that Arab that my first wife left me for. So it's bad dreams or good dreams?
They're pretty good. No, he's cool. He left my mom some money, so he liked us.
And that's hence how you're able to live with your mom rent free, because Abner, whatever his name was, left you all that money. So it worked out. It worked out in the end. Your mom cucked him good. I'm impressed.
Good cucking.
Well, can I ask, how do your mother and father get along? They're divorced now. Do they talk to each other or not really? Are they in good terms, or is it like, hell with it? I mean, they don't interact, or
they're pretty much the hell with it, but they can like email if they need to or something. I don't know.
Well, that's good. And has your brother thought of moving up there, or he's still staying in California? Or
yeah, California for now.
And you plan to live in Oregon for the rest of your life, or do you want to move back to California and move somewhere else, or are you happy where you are, or you have no plans?
I like Oregon. I'll probably get a place here, or unless I find somewhere I like better. But I mean, the coast out here is pretty good, and I mean it's cheaper than California up here because like the no taxes thing, and it's not as cucked. So I kind of like it here. It's just like a better Cali. There's still a beach, and it's not far from my original hometown, so that's why I kind of like it here.
Oh, your original hometown is in Oregon, or?
No, in Fremont, California.
Oh, okay. But it feels like your hometown, or it's not. You're saying it's not super duper far if you want to go back home. Is trying to
understand. Yeah, it's similar and it's close to the Cali too. It's just like big open city, wide map. There's a lot of money like out here, basically jobs.
That's good. And yeah, I understand. I know you guys say Oregon. If in the Northeast, for whatever reason, we've always pronounced it Oregon because it's G-O-N, like Pentagon, Octagon, Oregon. G-O-N is gone. I don't know why you say gin, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, Oregon. I'm glad you enjoy. You're making. I was telling my brother. I said, seriously, we're not getting any younger here. He's not here now. I'm like, we're not getting any younger. Why don't we go back to the Pacific Northwest or the Southwest Desert? What are we fucking doing? Day after day, wasting our existences. So maybe this accident is some kind of wake up call. So maybe I'll pass through your area one of these days because I'm just wasting my life here.
Yeah,
I'm sharing with you, OffGrid. I'm sharing. I'm opening up. Sorry, it's getting too intense. I'm sorry. I'll back off. How's life in Oregon?
It's great. Is your foot healed yet? Said Farkle in my chat.
The left probably is. The right needs clearance, which will take till April 9th. I go back. They'll probably say it's cleared. The right foot is different because it had a fusion, a subalter, subtalar fusion. I don't know if it's ever going to be 100%, but I can't really do much until they clear the right. So I can't even work the left until the right is cleared. So it'll probably be another, not quite a month. What day is today? Today's the 19th, 20th. Let's see, 19th. So about another 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks before I can really start true physical therapy. And I don't know how long it's going to take. Is it going to take weeks or months or years? I don't know. But right now I'm in limbo until April 9th. 3 weeks, when they say, yes, you're good, or, oh, shit, it didn't heal right. I won't know for another 3 weeks. I got to wait for the right. The right was worse than the left. Left is good, but I can't exercise it until the right is cleared. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
And your girl Jasmine says hi.
Hey, Jasmine. Ooh. That was some good hacker trolling, Jasmine.
She was trolling you, or she trolling someone else pretending to be you, or what happened here?
She was trolling hacker with me.
I see. Hello, Jasmine. And yeah, he had a poll. I went to his channel before. There's a couple people there. I forget what the poll was. Something about, is Jasmine pretending to be someone else? I usually dismiss polls, but Jasmine's now trolling hacker, who's trolling us, pretending to be himself. I don't know. I can't follow the lore.
I know. Yeah, it's complex. It's a complex thing.
And I want to see, since you're here, can we get a third to come on and talk to OffGrid? I'll go get some ice cream or something. Can we get a third? I don't think we've ever had a three-way. I've never had a three-way with OffGrid. Probably not, but I'll put the link up one more time. Well, before you go, why not? If not, screw it. It's good to see you. Is that a closet? What is that? It's a closet there? A little closet?
This?
Yeah, yeah. What's that?
It's a window.
Your window's huge. It's like the whole
that whole wall right here.
Wow. And can I ask, where do you live in Oregon? You have to give an address. You live in Salem or Portland or Eugene or one of them?
Yeah, closer to Salem.
So you're near the capital. Okay, so I can picture where you are. So you're not far from the coast. You're in that coast to Cascades temperate rainforest. That's nice.
Yeah.
And I agree with Cassandra. It'd be great if Horsehead or Jasmine called in, but that's probably not going to happen. They're all the same. I can't come on. And I wasn't even begging for a panel. Laffy asked, and here's OffGrid. So nice to see you.
Yeah.
I want to stream with my brother again, so you can get his side of any story I tell. But for now, hey, I'm glad I came on. He'll complain tomorrow. He'll say, you could have been doing shit, getting rid of paperwork, going through this, doing other taxes. You were talking OffGrid all. He'll be pissed, but I'm glad I'm talking OffGrid.
Just tell him you wanted to throw a Rue party instead, like all your internet friends.
Yes. How can I do serious adult shit? You take care of that. I'm talking to OffGrid right now. I'm the Spurs who wants to talk to weirdos on the internet. That's what I am.
Yeah, cheers.
And what he's doing is totally legal where he is. So don't worry. It's not illegal in Oregon. You bought that at a dispensary, right? You bought that legally. You pay tax on it, right?
It's tobacco. Just tobacco.
Oh, just tobacco. Oh, it's even better. Even better.
Yes. It's nation
be careful.
Legal.
Totally, yes.
Yeah, it's like, well, New Jersey, they have medical there probably, like you can get your medical.
Yeah, it's not as freewheeling as the Pacific Northwest. But yeah, I'm not sure what the status is now. But yeah.
There's like the dark green states with the recreational, and then there's the light green states with the like card, and then there's the red. It's like Texas and one other or some shit.
Yes, I believe New Jersey is light green. I believe you're dark green. This isn't as restrictive as Texas, but I don't think it's as freewheeling as Washington, Oregon. So I think it's somewhere in between. I think. I don't know.
Yep.
Well, I'll keep you on. Tell you what, I'm almost at an hour and a half. I'll keep you on for another 4 or 5 minutes. You down for another 4 or 5 minutes?
I'm down like a clown.
All right. Let's ask the audience here. Any questions you have for me or OffGrid? Because we're both here. You never get us both in the same panel too often. What do you want to ask either of us? I'm sure someone has a question for OffGrid. We've established your Instagram, OffGrid Live, and any questions, because I've asked him the questions I have to ask. And listen, I wasn't trying to be an asshole. I think you meant well, but telling Java Cool Man to take his car apart in a parking lot, don't do that. He's young and naive enough to do that. I'm like, don't do that.
It's a good learning experience. It's so, dude, if he gets through it, then he learns a good lesson. Or if he has to get it towed, then
I guess either way, he'll learn a lesson. Okay, that's the positive spin on it. But yeah, I'm just like, don't take it. What you think is going to be a day turns into days or weeks. It's like that. Don't do that in a public parking lot. It can end poorly. But I said my piece on that, and
yeah, no, you're right. But I think you could do it. It doesn't take fucking rocket appliance.
Quick, I want to ask you: are you on like a small lot in like the town or city, or do you got a lot of land? I get the impression you've got a few acres, or you have like some like on your mom has some acreage, some property, or
no? It's like a suburb, but I mean it's a good lot still with the front yard and the backyard.
Right. So you could always, with you, because your mother owns the property, you could put a tarp over it, and your mother won't complain. You can get away with it. You do that in a public place, things can go wrong. But I guess you get enough room to work on your car and put a tarp if you have to. I don't know what the law is. Like here in Jersey, you got to put a tarp over it because if you have a car taken apart or a car without plates and they see it, they can tow it and you get fined. So I know it varies place to place, but if your mother owns, right?
I mean, you can to an extent because there's also a HOA here that doesn't like ratty looking things.
Oh, okay, you got an HOA. Okay, wow. And you got to get gate 2. You got to through the gate to get into your house. Oh, okay. No gate, but HOA. All right. I guess no one has anything to ask. We've said all we could say. It's been fun. I'll probably get off and, I don't know, try to do something, or I don't know. You streaming right now, or are you going to stream? Or
yeah, I'm doing a reel.
Well, I'll come over and I'll say hello maybe.
All right.
What else? I feel like maybe like after you get off, I'll say, oh, shit, I should have asked him about that or should have said that. I can't really think of anything right now to ask you. Just
how was your St. Patrick's Day? What did you do?
I was saying, yesterday was St. Patty. Well, the 17th is St. Patty's Day. The 19th is the Feast of St. Joseph. I don't know if you know what that is. It's a thing in Jersey, apparently. And then 2 days after is the equinox. So it's good that it indicates spring, but I'm looking at the weather, and the weather doesn't look very good. It seems like winter isn't ending. And I drank on St. Patrick's Day, and I wore green. But I'm also drinking and wearing green today. So St. Patrick's Day, for me, every day is St. Patrick's Day. But yes.
Cool. Yeah, I drank some Guinness.
Wow.
And we made some corned beef cabbage. So yeah, that's what we did.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
Guinness and corned beef cabbage. Did you march in the parade or?
No, there was bagpipes at this one like Irish bar. Here, I could hear it when I was walking by. So that was cool.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I'm at an hour and a half, and I've run out of things to talk about for now. But I'm glad you came on. Don't be a stranger. Good to see you. If there's anything else you want to go on about, we can sit and look at each other for another half hour, but yeah.
Oh, you're so handsome. I'm
Thank
turning
you.
into a hacker now. I think since that woman stood me up, I'll just go with OC.
Yes. If Hacker dumps me, you're number 2 on my list. Don't you worry. I promise. But only if Hacker dumps me. Right now, we're working on it. It's complicated.
Okay.
Your new girlfriend says, thanks for coming on OffGrid. She's going to friend you on Instagram. She'll be one of your followers. So you got a new Insta follower.
All right. Well, I'll let you go then.
Oh, I forgot to ask you. Do you think I should go after neat bucks, or do you think I should try to get a real job? I forget what you said. You said real job, or you think I'm a spur candidate for neat bucks? Be honest. I won't care either way. Be honest.
Well, it's obviously like a complex issue, but you worked before. It's just like depends on the job and depends on you and meds maybe too. Maybe you just need to like zoink yourself out and find something that works. Because that'll still be a better life than fucking neat bucks. So that's what I would do.
Fair enough. All right. Well, good to see you, my friend. Don't be a stranger. As always, kisses and hugs. Good to see you. And maybe when I always talk, one of these days, if I'm in the Pacific Northwest, I'll look you up. If you don't want to see me, that's fine. But it's not even about you. I'm thinking, like, tell my brother, what are we doing? We're not getting, like I said, we're just getting older. Let's go traveling again. Let's go around the country. Fuck it. So if I end up in your part of the world, I'll let you know. Sound like a plan?
Sounds good. All
right, my friend. Take care, Mr. Grid. Later. And that was OffGrid Live or OffGrid Prosperity or OffGrid whatever. And for now, I'm going to say Occupational Click out.